Hi everybody, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. This is our February 2019 reading for Virgo and Virgo-centric people. So if you have your sun, moon, ascendant, even a North Node or stellium in Virgo, this may resonate for you. And I know it's impossible to reach everybody that oh yeah, it made exact sense because we're all unique and different as our fingerprints, so is our natal chart. You might want to look to the other videos that I have up for the sign of that ascendant that you have or whatever. Maybe it'll resonate. And even if they don't, you can always look through old videos that I have up and don't think about it. Just go to the one that you're drawn to. And that may resonate with you at this time and help you. Okay? So let's see what we have for the month of February. It's from growth for our Virgo and Virgo-centric people. So responsible, right? Ooh, nice. I'm going to do a 5-card. Oh, nice. 2 majors. Ooh, 3 majors. Holla. Woo, 5 majors. Look at you, girl. You're going to work through some stuff this month. Okay. Looking at judgment. I'm going to tell you, I'm kind of liking this for you, Virgo. My sister's a Virgo. And any Virgo I have met are very hardworking, dedicated people. But you worry too much, Virgo, okay? And you do rule that, you know, because you analyze everything. You rule that part of the body, anxiety, the nervous system. And you can get your gastrointestinal things in a real bungle mess there because you're worrying so much and it affects you there. Ajita, you know? But we're looking at judgment. Now, judgment's a great card for us. It's offering us a reboot. So for the month of February, you may have something very existential happening for you. That's this judgment card. This is releasing the old way you've been living. Now, we came off the Leo lunar eclipse, and the lunar eclipse blocks the moon. It's in shadow, right? So something deep down is hidden. It's not revealed to us. And we're going to work through this energy for the next 6 months. That being said, what judgment is saying, you're being called to a new life, being risen from the emotional dead, coming to a cleansing in your life, a release of things about yourself in your life. You're saying, I don't want to do this anymore. Who am I kidding? I don't want to be with this person. I don't want to be this person. I don't want to be at this job. I don't want to live here anymore. I'm sick of the snow. You know, oh, I can't deal with this car anymore. This aggravation with my children or my parents. I mean, this is you looking at it all and taking a moral inventory of what's been going on in the program you have been designed to run. Now we look at this ecliptic and it's saying, I want to release these old programs. I want to get with the new program. I'm going to change things up in my life. I'm going to forgive the past people, and I'm going to forgive my past person of who I was in a situation. I'm going to look toward a better me, and I'm not going to hold any grudges against me, because you know you're the most critical of yourself, Virgo. You are the worst on yourself. Nobody puts the pressure on themselves like a Virgo does. You're always analyzing, overanalyzing, and looking to perfect and worrying. This is about you restructuring that old pattern that you've been going through and being more gentle with yourself, like a new baby just being born, being more loving and nurturing and caring. Now, a lot of you are going to scoff at this, but you really need to do this for yourself. And this is going to resonate with a love relationship. Love matters, your health matters, your daily routine, your 6th house, health and work, okay? Renewing that relationship. Maybe you have a marriage of 28, 30 years that's kind of been dead, you know, and it's renewed. Or maybe you're going to say, finally, I'm done with this. I'm getting a divorce. I want to be happy for whatever time I have left on this earth, you know, or this new life coming to you from someone new coming in. Everyone's different. So if that makes sense, you just look at this as you being called to some new emotional joy in your life. Now, for some of you, it's about releasing toxic things from your past, toxic people that you've been stuck with, that you've been staying with, this toxic job. Like I said, a car it's got to go, whatever it is, like you are releasing it so that emotionally you'll be set. You might be hanging on to false memories or hanging on to memories that once were very wonderful with this person or situation, but it's not now. 5, 8, 12, 15, 30, 50 years, it doesn't matter. Something you've outgrown and don't want to do with, anything to do with. That being said, for some of you, it's something coming back from a past that you haven't had fulfilled, emotionally. So if it's someone from your past, you're thinking about this guy from high school, or, oh, this woman from this job I used to work at, and she transferred out and she comes back to our department, or now you're transferred to her department, and you can click and pick up where you didn't even leave off, if you know what I mean. It could even be some people from your past or a person from your past coming into your life. An opportunity for a job or situation that you had, wanted to buy this house or this boat or this car or this job and, this school, and it fell through. This is it coming back. Now, you can reevaluate this and use all that beautiful, critical decision making in this new life. Especially, you can be the chess player of the zodiac, right, Virgo? You anticipate every move, all over the place. So you figure out the win. Checkmate, you got it worked out, and this is it. You're like recalculating this emotionally to see if this is going to give you the pleasures you're looking for, especially with the 6, harmonic balance. 6 of Cups is talking about fulfilling your needs emotionally where they haven't been met before. And as Virgoans, you're in your head, you're ruled by Mercury, you're logical and methodical. You don't always feel your emotions or show your emotions. People think you're icy, you're cold, you're not. You have your emotions in check. It takes a lot for you to become ungrounded and let it out. So this is a good card to show for some people. A new opportunity with an old situation is being represented, and now the time is right for the harmonic balance you need in it. And for others of you, it's kind of like the opposite. It's releasing and letting go of the program you thought you had been running successfully that really isn't. It's time for a new program for you. And this is victory at all costs. Another major arcana. You got some really heavy energy here, Virgo. For some of you, it is about a car. Watch out for your car, or maybe it's time to get rid of that car. My car, after 14 years, the engine just blew on me. I was heartbroken. I love my car. Everybody said, get rid of it. It's an old car. Why? I love my car. She's good to me. She starts every day. She takes me where I want to go. She's got me safe. Oh, when she went, she's still sitting in the driveway. My heart aches. I miss her, but it was time, to let it go. So sometimes it's about a vehicle or mode of transportation. Check on it, okay? Just make sure it's okay. But that being said, we're talking about looking at victory at all costs. Now, I always tell you to watch what you're doing. Put your hands on the wheel and get your eyes on the road. However, in this deck, it's different. This time, like I used to say, who's driving? Look, she doesn't have her hands on anything. She's kind of distracted, or she's looking to spirit. And I like this for you, Virgo, because you don't ask people to help you. This is a good month for you to start to say, this is very heavy energy. I'm not going to tell you. Judgment card is very heavy energy. You don't play with this card. This is a great opportunity to reboot your life. The 2 10s there, okay? 20. New beginnings, doubled over in partnership and relationships for balance. Very important. Now you have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, right? Judgment, I believe, is Pluto. I'm having a brain fart. So transformation, right? Like life, death, rebirth. The Chariot is talking about looking at things from a new perspective here. You're not winning in the way you're doing it. You're doing the same thing over and over again with this person or thing or this job, and nothing's happening. Look to spirit to ask them to help. Surrender at this time and be vulnerable. What? You're not going to be in control? Oh my God. It's like an Aries, right? Yeah. Let someone else drive right now in February and see how it feels. It's probably going to be very uncomfortable for you, Virgo, to ask spirit for help and surrender it to them and say, I trust you, and really surrender it. Don't dwell on it every minute of the day or every other day. Busy yourself with something else so that spirit can take the reins and bring this balance energy. See? Balance energy. And there's a win at the end of this. But it's all fair dealings. You're not hurting anybody. You're not getting hurt. And this is bringing a smooth ride for you. If you can trust to relinquish just for a little bit, even it might only be a day, 5 days, 3 weeks, or the whole month, for spirit to work. Rearrange people, places, and things just for you. And she's wearing this beautiful purple. So we know that's that beautiful, intuitive, psychic energy. Let it go. It's billowy. It's blowing. You know what I mean? Just relax right now. And let this happen for you. It's strength, believe me. At times it's strength in being vulnerable. It's not always about protecting and taking care of and nurturing everyone, Virgo. It's about taking care of, loving, and nurturing yourself, and let spirit do that. And that 7 energy, that enlightened energy, that spiritual energy, that warrior energy. Let go. And let God deal with this right now to bring you through this safely. Because you're only creating your own misery. You're keeping yourself shackled. Another major. All right? And this with the Devil card is talking just that. You're a prisoner of your own design. This is self-imposed limitations. And then you blame everything else for it. Oh, it was the card did this, or, oh, the house did this, she didn't do her work. No, you've got to let this go for a while. And you know you can win this. If you just say, I'm releasing myself from the shackles that bind me, and I'm not going to blame anyone or anything going wrong. I'm just going to let it go and relax right now. I'm going to walk away from this situation or this person, step aside from it. So I can look back on it from a higher perspective. Because with this card, as the people unshackle themselves from their earthly pleasures that they go through or pains and suffering they put themselves through and blame temptation on or vices, once they're free from this, they climb the mountain like the goat, which is Capricorn, this card, and they climb to new heights, new apexes. So there's a time when you can stay chained and bound to something by your own accord. And when you get to that point, hopefully you've learned your lesson in saying, I created my own monster, and now I'm done with this. And release yourself and go forward free. That's part of your victory here. And there's the High Priestess. I was saying the psychic color here. Things will be revealed to you. We had, like I said, the shadow. This is like doing a lot of deep work, spiritual work. And like I said, the earth signs are very grounded, and they're of this earth. They need to tap in much, much more to the spiritual, the ethereal. You can be awake, but you're not aware. This is becoming aware with the High Priestess. This is watching, listening, learning. This is above the earthly matter. Do you see how she's floating above? She's between worlds. You really need to just watch, listen, and learn right now. Take some lessons from other people. You have this 2 energy. Again, this duality, the 2. It could be something with partnership that you have to just, if you're suspicious of somebody, give it the time to reveal itself, figure out what's going on, do some research into the situation. If it's a health matter, research some more. But look how she's floating. She's not chained and bound to anything. She's not worried. She's released herself. And letting spirit drive for a while, even if you can just try it, and I know it might not be comfortable, a day or 2 at a time, a week at a time. This month you're going to be working through some heavy energies, Virgo, in learning how to release control and analyzing things and worrying about things, because it's really, it's detrimental to your health and your mind and the relationships you're having, because you're projecting an energy that is not this. She's the ideal woman for a man. And if it's a woman in this reading, she's the ideal self. She trusts and loves herself. She believes in herself. She's carefree, and that's hard for Virgo. Even watching a Virgo trying to have fun and cut loose is a little awkward sometimes for them. Because they're worried about how people are looking at them and thinking about them. See, she's wearing a mask in this, so she's kind of in disguise, so nobody's really going to know. This is a part of you that nobody's really ever seen before. It's like the ascendant. That's the mask we wear. And maybe it's going to be worth it for you this month to put that energy in there. And then if you look at it even as 11, the 2 ones, we just came off the portal energy from last year, 18. This is your intuition. You need to start tapping into it, Virgo. And it's going to help you with anything in your life. The love matter, the relationship, the difficulties you're having with people, yourself, your job, everything in your life. This is the heaviest energy I've gotten so far for the month of February of any of the readings I'm doing. Now, you could look at this. You don't have to. You can worry, but why? Look at this as Spirit loves you so much. God loves you more than you even love yourself. They're offering you the key to unlocking the suffering you're going through in your life that's been historic, okay, up until this point. So I do hope that you look at this and saying, I am loved so dearly, so much more than I ever realized, even probably more than I love all these people and take care of. I'm loved even more than that, 100-fold, and don't even realize that from Spirit. Let me start talking more to Spirit and tapping in, and you'll be surprised how they start answering your questions before you have even finished thinking it in your head. The inspired thought comes in. When you start tapping into that, oh my God, especially you're grounded. A lot of people are cray-cray and they're like scattered. You know, I get like that. I'm an Aries with a Cancer ascendant. So I can be all over the place, but then I'm just like tuned in. So with you, you're grounded and stable to Gaia. You just need to make the connection to Source now and let that stream through you, that beautiful, radiant light energy, and give you the help and guidance you need, just like you always want to be to everybody else. Okay, well, have a beautiful month of February and happy St. Valentine's Day if you celebrate. If not, treat yourself to something nice, even if you don't have someone in your life. I do wish you love. I wish you love. I wish you love. And as always, I wish you the best, dear Virgos.